Hey there, welcome back. For today's workout, we have a 15-minute power yoga flow, perfect way to start the day or reset when things get stressful. We're gonna start standing. Top of your space, mat or no mat, doesn't matter. Big toes touch, little space between the heels. Fingertips reach towards the floor, grounding down through all 10 toes. And then we inhale, those arms go high. Exhale, hands come heart center. Be here in the space, on the floor with your body. Next 15 minutes, all about you. Big inhale, arms circle. This time we forward fold. Knee bend, as generous as you need. Let your head hang heavy, doesn't matter if you reach the floor. And then a big inhale for that halfway lift. Long, strong spine. And then re-release and roll up one vertebrae at a time. Roll the shoulders all the way up towards the ears and then back and down. Here we go. Big inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Keep the knee bend if you need it. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands and make your way back to a plank. And it can be all the way, knees, walk it back slow. It can be from your feet. Find a plank that you can hold and breathe in. Now, if you're in the modification, knees are down, hips are low, straight line from your knees to your shoulders. If you're on those feet, heels to head, straight line, we hold. It's 3, it's 2, down dogs are out, send the hips high, upside down letter V with your body, adjust your feet as you need to. Think about driving your heels towards the earth. If they don't touch, no worries, but that's the direction they're going. If you're inside, think tailbone towards where the wall meets the ceiling, and then let the head go. Shake it yes, shake it no. Deep breath in, and then exhale out the mouth, let everything go, because we're gonna pick up the pace. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, walk those hands up, or hop or step or jump. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Sink the hips low. Hands can come to the heart. They can come to the hips or high to the sky. Sit all your weight into your heels so much that you can even lift your toes. Sink a little bit deeper. It's 3, 2, and 1. Fold it forward. Inhale for that halfway long lift. Exhale, step, step, back to plank. This time we're taking it through a chaturanga. So think, shift it forward, bend the elbows only to 90 degrees, flip the toes, find your upward facing dog, and then exhale it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg comes high. Exhale, step it through for crescent. So not warrior 1, back heel stays lifted. Think railroad tracks. Arms again, hips, heart, or high to the sky for your crescent lunge. Pull that right hip back, left hip forward. And then our ribs tend to splay out. Knit them in. And sink lower for 3, 2, circle the arms all the way, open the chest. Plant the hands, step it back, and down dog or take it through that vinyasa flow. It's low, too high, downward facing dog. Left side's turn. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, step it through, line it up, railroad tracks. Back heel stays lifted. Pick your arm variation. We hold and breathe. This time that left hip pulls back, right leg goes, or right hip flexor goes forward. If your arms are up, they're really straight, they're powerful. We sink for 3, 2, and 1. Circle those arms, big chest opener. Step it on back and flow. Once you're in your downward facing dog, one more cleansing breath, big inhale. Exhale out the mouth. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, feet to meet hands. Inhale, halfway lift, strong. Shoulder blades pull down. Squeeze them together. Exhale, fold. This time reverse that swan dive all the way up. Reach for the left wrist. Pull it to the right. Back to center. Reach for the right wrist. Pull it to the left. Back to center. Add a big or little back bend. Re-extend. Exhale, chair. This time, hands to heart. So we're going to hold this twist and go to the right, to the center, and to the left. Sink your weight into your heels the entire time. Knees squeeze, inner thighs squeeze. Exhale as you twist. Inhale to center. Last one each way. Back to center. Sink a tiny bit lower and then fold it forward. Let it go. Inhale halfway. Exhale, plant, flow, and go. This time we start with that left leg. Left leg lifts high. Step it forward to crescent. Find your lowest version and then your arms, wherever they are. And we're going to pulse it out. If arms are high, we're going to drop everything low and then fully extend. Drop it low. Both knees bend. Both legs extend. Last two. Last one, we hold low, and it's a teeny tiny pulse. It's just 5. Yes, you can. It's 4. This is where the power comes in. 3, 2, and 1. Plant those hands, step it back. You can go right to down dog or do your chaturanga. Elbows stay super tight to the rib cage. Send it back, downward facing dog. Right leg comes up. Step it through. Find that crescent. And then add the flow. It's low and then fully extension. Last two. When you know what's coming, we got that pulse. Before we switch, get low, stay low. Teeny, tiny, little pulse. It's a hover. Make sure that knee is straight ahead. It's not tucking in. It's 3, 2, and 1. Plant those hands, step it on back. Take it through your flow. We come back to the left side, changing it up. No repeats this workout. Step it up, flip it to warrior 2. So now that back heel, that back edge of the foot goes down. If you are on a yoga mat, think it's parallel to the back of the yoga mat, or in your room, parallel to your baseboard. Find your warrior 2, deep knee bend through the front. Arms so straight. I'm pulling one, a friend's pulling one, and you land right in the center, shoulders over hips. And we pump this out. We find the power. It's slow. It's controlled. And that warrior 2 is low. Exhale as you bend and reach. Inhale for length at the top. Just like that, it's last 2. This time's going to be a little bit different. We're going to hold in it and add that teeny tiny pulse. You can barely see me moving. That's how small it is. I'm pressing my left knee towards the wall. It's a teeny tiny pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way up, all 10 toes face the same direction. Hands can go on hips. Find your wide leg and forward fold, Prasarita. Hands can stay on hips or drop to the floor. Option here to add a shoulder opener. Find that fist up over the top and fold it in. If you have the hands, release side to side with a lateral lunge. So it's little, it's teeny tiny. Bend one knee, bend the other. Where I want you to feel this is through your inner thigh. Just a little extra warm up before we come into our goddess squats. One more each way. Pause in the center, hands come on hips, stand it all the way up. And then we flip those feet. Heels go in, toes go out. We find our goddess squat today, hands behind the head. Very light, goddess squat and up. Exhale low. Inhale tall. Chest stays lifted, knees go out to the side. Last two, how low can you go? And then you might guess it, next one down, we hold in pulse. It's here, it's little. Think how low can you get your glutes, but my heart's still shining forward. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, stand it up into a star. Flip those feet again. Find one hand, reach towards the opposite shin, ankle, or floor, and right back up. And then we switch the other side. Hit that X every single time. One more each way. And then we hit our warrior 2 on the other side. So I'm going to turn my foot out, parallel my foot to the edge of my mat or my baseboard. Find my strong warrior 2. Find the position first, pulling forward, pulling back. Find that middle. Belly button pulled in tight. And then we pump it out. We inhale and exhale. Inhale straight and strong. Exhale a little bit lower every single time through your front leg. Last two. Last one, we hold low. Find that teeny tiny pulse. Remember, this is one you barely see. It's that small. It's that little. Pressing your knee out towards that wall. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten the front leg to find your triangle. So release. Recovery pose. If you need to bump your back foot in, you can bump it in. And then try not to have this bottom arm hold onto a shin or the floor. Use your core, use your obliques. Remember, this is a power one today. Everything's working. And then if a giant grabs your top hand, it's all the way up. Flip that foot, switch it out, triangle other side. Find that long straight line from the bottom hand all the way to the top. And then maybe look up towards your thumb. Again, not leaning on that arm. Core is doing the work. And then that giant returns, reach it up all the way, turn it forward, take one last chance for your vinyasa flow. Remember, 90 degrees with the elbows, upward facing, downward facing dog. Big inhale and exhale. Drop the knees, turn it on over to the seat for boat pose. Variations include keeping your heels down, lifting them up, or walking out your boat. For the other, one thing I want you to focus on, straight, strong back. So I tip it back and then my back stays nice and straight. As soon as I go curved, I need to do a different foot variation. So find it. Legs can stay bent. Legs can go straight. So you're in that reverse V. And above all else, keep breathing. If you drop, come back up and join me for last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release, relax, lay it back all the way. Knees go to the right. Left shoulder stays grounded. Find your spinal twist on the floor. And then when you're ready, knees go left, gaze goes right. And then bring your knees in towards your chest. Give them a good squeeze. And then extend your arms and your legs. Don't skip this part. Find your way into Shavasana. You've arrived. And we'll find the tiniest bit of movement through our fingers. Circle your ankles, turn your head side to side. And then when you're ready, roll onto your favorite side, taking a brief pause, thanking yourself for showing up, taking the time for you today. And then back up into a comfortable seat, keeping your gaze soft or your eyes closed. Take one big inhale, hands come up overhead, press them together, and then down to heart center once more. If it feels right in your body, we bow and say, Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me on this one. Next week, we come back with a strength workout, no equipment needed. Go have a great week.